everybody. Welcome. It is, someone said Javy Day. That's right. Welcome to Javy Day. We are live. We're doing some content live. That's right. So I'm going to be going through some can you afford scenarios that I was emailed, and we're going to just kind of go through them and do them live. Haven't decided if I'm going to leave the chat on the video yet, but hey, we're doing it. How's everyone doing? I hope everyone had a Merry Christmas. First and foremost, let me say hi to my regulars. I see Megs, Uncle Ken, Mars, Sophie Art, I think irregular, not too sure. But for all of our newcomers, we see Wrenching Mafia, Amar, Geo is a regular, if you will. Javi, no. Oh, we have Rod and Laura. Oh wow, I haven't seen you guys in a while. OGs, we're not gonna use OGs, Rod and Laura. We're gonna do more family friendly, so we're going with regulars. But hey, welcome. Freedom Off Grid. Potato Meg said leave it up for a YouTube video. What if you guys just say some wild, crazy stuff? You know, Indians expose investigations. I recognize that name. Did you end up exposing the Indians? And I'm assuming you're meaning like East Asian Indians, because the other way wouldn't be technical. Sophie Art's been a regular for years. Yes. What's up? You don't like? First of all, some of you guys are surprised by that Toyota Camry. You guys are like roasting the guy. Toyota Camry, like especially with the interest rates, and if you get a newer one, that payment goes up there. Okay. OJs, no OGs, just a regular. What's up, Donna? What's up, man? Hello from Tucson. Are you taking salaries and numbers for you can't afford? I am. If you guys want to submit your information, just if you don't mind, just I think my email's in the description. Just email me at contact@javiervidana.com, and I'll throw them up. I do already have one or two lined up, but I'm happy to just do some quickies. So much for being family friendly. What's up, Rebecca? Carson, hey, Carson's. I think for you to be a regular, you gotta be coming for a while. So I'll say that guy's Camry payment was the same as my truck. Well, when did you get your truck? Yeah, I know plenty of people that bought a zero down payment, like $30,000-$40,000 car. And the thing that people do, which I don't get, is they'll go get a Camry and they'll get like the highest, like souped up version. Like when I was buying my little crappy Corolla gang, I had the option to go new, no, not the Corollas, but I had an option to go new Camry, Nightshade edition with all kinds of bells and whistles. This is like, What's up, Lily? Mars, I already said you were regular for sure. So yeah, if you guys want to submit your guys' information, first and foremost, I want to kind of make some modifications. Give me one sec. Connect the trusty iPad. 30K at 8% for 5 years is $608 a month. That's exactly right. Thank you, Megs. I want an XSC because there was only one with the V6 in it. Yeah, I mean, I don't like my cars going vroom vroom too much. The reason why I got the crappy Camry is because I have the idea one day to have it paid off and not have a car payment. So anyways, paid off Prius. Carson, one of my biggest regrets in life is I got a Prius, like 2019 Prius when it was 2019. 0% interest. Thing ran like a champ. But I was so driven by the image of success in 2020, 2021, I don't remember the year, that I went to go trade it in. I think I got a truck first, but then I traded it in for a Camry, funny enough. I was like an idiot that just kept trading in cars. I was so stupid. And I had to get a Tesla $900 a month. It was so stupid. I would have, if I would have kept that Prius, I would have had it paid off, 0 interest. It's just, I'm so stupid. Yeah, I'm an idiot too. So first, let's make some modifications. Let's kind of change this up first and foremost. Can't really see. I think I'm going to kind of adjust the iPad to kind of be there on the left side like this. I'm going to kind of modify chat. I could do just this. I could just like literally just do one of these. But I'll just cut out the complete like entire left side. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back to my intro. I'm going to take this color block. I'm going to pop it in there. But have it behind my chat, but not behind. There you go. That works, right? Obviously, I got to modify some things. Zillow house scams. Oh, man. Are people still getting scammed on Zillow? That's a shame if that's happening still. Yeah, I mean, that seems like a topic that you would think would just a shame, man. It's really a shame that happens still. Alright, this is kind of what we're going for. So I have to kind of modify some things. It's the theme music from me, yeah. What theme music you talking about? Talking about like my background music? Alright, Dana, thank you. Uncle Kenroy says I learned the same thing about the trade-in with the phones in high school. Yeah. I've been paying off my phones the last few years for sure. People can zoom in on their own also. John Meach says music too loud. Got it. Yeah, so we're gonna kind of modify it first, and then we're gonna kind of we're gonna start doing the thing. So I think this is like okay, but the problem with this is it doesn't really wrap up like the whole picture of the buyer, right? So what I'm gonna do instead is let's erase these guys. This is going to be a longer stream, so just a heads up, if you guys had to go, then just go. It's all right. You guys can just say your goodbyes, and I'll catch you next time. So first, I kind of just want to get an idea of where it's going to be. So it's going to be like right here. This gets it off right here. Okay. So like right here is the invisible line. So like, okay. So I think the first thing I want to do is I want to create like a buyer profile. So I want to create just like a buyer profile page. So we'll just right here. Okay. Noticing it's getting cut off there a bit. Let me see if I can fix this. There you go. Erase our dreams. Evaporate. Disintegrate your dreams. So I think on the buyer profile page, if there's 3 cuts next year, think 4.5. So when they're talking about 3 cuts, you guys know they're not talking about like mortgage rates, right? I know that the rates, the Fed and all those kind of affect mortgage rates, but we don't know if the mortgage rates are going to be dropping 3 times next year. Mortgage rates fluctuate daily, go up and down depending on what the market does. So you might even say that the news of upcoming Fed rates dropping 3 times next year might already be affecting the rates right now, right? So it's always an anticipation of things happening or the change of things happening that could affect things. So don't just say, hey, it's going to drop 3 times, you know? Andrew, what's up, man? Thanks for stopping by. Trying to buy is pretty rough. Yeah, well, if you have a situation you want me to look at, let me know. We're just kind of building it out right now. So buyer profile. I'm going to go start with their name. Should I name here? I don't know. But either way, we're going to do gross annual income. Should we do with that? Probably, right? So let's to go. I'm thinking having an annual and a monthly box. Like gross, no. Before I make it pretty, let me just like write it out. So buyer profile, there's gonna be a obviously gross income, net income, credit score, price. Oh my god, I'm spelling price with an S. Area. How do I make that pretty? I guess I'm not gonna be able to. I think I just should just start off by making boxes, right? First name's okay. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Are you doing someone in the chat? I am, Chuy, I am, but for now I'm just kind of building. Oh, I guess you know what? I could literally I could just do it like live with someone. Let's do was it Dunna? Dunna Gunna? Okay. Let me pull it up real quick. So my idea is first we do a like, I don't see your email from you, Dunna. Check my spam. contact@javiervidana.com, right? No, I don't see it. DTI is a good one, but debt to income ratios, it's kind of difficult. I guess, I don't know. What's your, oh, I guess I don't know. I'd be afraid to get roasted. That's kind of the point. Is it Chuy? You have to email me, contact@javiervidana.com. Larger income profile. I keep scratching my screen just below the B. Sorry. Yeah, I don't see your email. Sorry. Contact@javiervidana.com. Unless it's spelled wrong in the chat, I don't think it is. Let me check. Don't listen to anything Jesus says. He's just our community troll. Contact@javiervidana.com. Yeah, it's the right email. That's a shame. I'm not getting it.
Add factor. There's always new recipes. We have our great culinary team.
What? Huh? Okay. Mitchell Whitfield. Yeah, just email me in my email and I'll do. I would be great practice just to do some with you guys real quick so I can get an idea of how I want it to look like. You say sent. I mean, like, it's kind of hard to mess up, like, there's not really technical difficulties with emails, is there? So you either send it or you don't. If your spam folder, yeah, I'm already checking. Okay, let's work with someone just sent it on the chat. Mitchell. So we're dealing with the buyer profile. So I think just kind of off the bat, you think squaring like each like that, like squaring it off makes sense? So his gross income, oh, I just got Corey's. I don't know if that was you, Vidana. Let's go with Corey's. I'm assuming that's you. Okay. So I would start off with the name on the top. So we'll do Corey. Do like a box. Emails in the description. So then we'll do probably annual gross income. Would it be 57,000? So then I would need your net income, right? So net income. So that's what I would need right here. So that's missing. And then, so that would be one. I would need to know what area you're looking in. Illinois, so you're looking at Oak Forest. Oak Forest, Illinois. I don't know. I don't like how that looks like. I don't think the box format works. I think I'm just going to kind of just freehand it. Corey. Makes 57,000 gross annual. Corey is looking in Oak Forest, Illinois. I need your net income. I think what I'll do is I need you are 690 credit score. All right, so net income is 48,000. Thank you, Corey. I need your savings situation, which I think you emailed me. It's 47,000 in savings. So here's what I also need to know. I need to know if this is your house savings. And I need to know if you have other, like, I don't need to know the amounts. Like, a lot of people send me like a breakdown of the numbers. I just need to know like what, like, is this your just house savings? And I need you to be honest, right? Or is that all your savings, or is that just for the house? That's all I need to know. And you said you have a payment for $50 for student loans. Wow. I mean, basically just with this, I can figure out a lot of things. But it doesn't look as pretty as the whole box setup I had. So like this is the setup I had, right? So for starters, I think your credit is in rough shape. I think what is it, 690? I think for sure this needs improvement. Overall savings, don't have any other savings. Thank you for being honest. This needs a lot of improvement. You can go FHA, no problem. But I guess nowadays it's not that bad to go FHA. But I mean 690, you're probably, it means you're either very young or you're recovering from credit, because if the only thing you got going is at $50 a month, then that's basically it, right? So yeah, this is Live Ant Ball. What's up? How are you?
Sent you an email. I'm Tony Smiley Face.
What's up, Tony? Thank you. If you sent it, I'll see it. For you guys' requests, please email them. Email's in the description. I mean, you could go FHA technically, and so when I write in red, does it mean that it's bad, or I just want my writing to stand out? And really, red is the only one that does stand out. So is it clear that it's just me writing, or is it mean that it's bad? What's your guys' perception? Anyways, I'm just practicing right now on you guys before I do my video one, for those that are watching us. So 690 technically is doable, or should I just write it in green? It technically passes. Down payment is where it gets a little fishy. You didn't tell me what purchase price are you looking at. What purchase price are you looking at? That's going to be another one. David, they use the middle score. Did Corey inherit the 47? Maybe he saved it. Or he or she saved it. Who knows? Okay, but I already can tell I like the idea of the buyer profile. I don't like how it's formatted. What can I do to format this better? Anyways, okay, so 690 works. 47,000, dude, or dudette, whatever. You gotta have an emergency fund. Like, it's just, you just have to. I don't know what your monthly living situation is, but I would break that up already. Break this up. I don't know if you live on 3,000 to 5,000 a month and save 3 or 4 months. Right. So let's say you save 10,000. So then basically you only have 37,000. $260,000 is what you're looking for. Okay, thank you. You're quick, man. I give you that. You're quick. 260. So basically 3.5% is 9,100. So you definitely have enough savings. Let's say plus another 10,000 for closing costs just to be safe. So you need all in all about 19K. So with you putting 10K aside, you have definitely more than enough to cover that $37,000. 5% down. No, if you're going FHA, you have to do 3.5. Oh, sorry, Anthony, it's someone else. So you have technically, and also not only that, but you have an extra 5 or 10 that you can kind of save for other things, and you seem to be in a good spot. So you have enough there. Now the debt to income ratio is what's the concerning part, right? So what's up, Manny? What's up, Kat? Dearly beloved, we are gathered. Martin C says no more illegals, please. Okay, well then I'll leave then. There is no shame in my game. Okay, my parents brought me in at a very young age, and I was a formerly DACA recipient. I am now a proud, almost citizen of this country, and I'm not gonna tolerate that kind of hatred. So, if you don't like it, get out. Anyways, $260,000. Now this is where we can actually. So I mean, first of all, let's kind of go back here. It seems like it works, right? But let's look at the debt to income ratio and see how that's going. So you how do we do this? What will you qualify for? To get $58,000. We did $57,000, sorry. We get $47.50, right? So we're looking at gross. $47.50. Okay. So basically how the lender will calculate this is they get 43% of this number of your monthly gross income, and that is what they're going to basically qualify you for a payment. From that, they'll subtract what your minimum monthly obligations are. So you told me it's only $50. So $19.92. Hey Mars, I'm going to make you a moderator. Do you think you'll use that power wisely? With great power comes great responsibility, Mars. So, lender will qualify you for $19.92, but if we compare that with your net income, which is $48,000, you only can afford 48,000 divided by 12 equals 4,000. Let's say 25%. Let's say 30 to max it really out. $1,200. So you only can afford $1,200. Okay. So if we look in, what did you say you're looking in? Oak Forest, Illinois. Should you do, are you a house power segment? I think a lot of us would be, we wouldn't pass that. I kind of like this setup here. I might switch it over. I might just duplicate it. Fix this real quick. Fortunately, the whole screen doesn't fit, which is not cool, but there you go. That's fine, whatever. Curse my white screen. There. So, looks like in Oak Forest, Illinois, are there any houses below, what do you say, 260? There's 3. My friend, it doesn't look like it works for you. So let's say 290. Like there's one here for 290. 289. What does a monthly payment on this look like? If we use their calculator, just to kind of save time. Principal and interest on a 3.5% interest rate. 30-year fixed. Mortgage insurance will probably be 236. Property taxes is definitely on the high side. I'm going to leave this as is. Home insurance 105. Payment of 2605. It doesn't seem to work, my friend, unless you put like a higher down payment, which means you would have to work on your credit so you're in a better situation. It's a tough spot. So it doesn't work for that 290 range. It looks like it, which is, it's probably because the taxes are too high in your area. I would have to, yeah, so basically the issue here is unfortunately the income not quite high enough. Unfortunately, it's a common situation a lot of people find themselves in. If it was a dual income, a DINK household, dual income, no kids household, then easily it'll work. But just right now with the current situation, it doesn't quite work. So I'm gonna have to say it's a no for me, dog. Getting wrecked, to be honest. Well, that's not that. I mean, it's not that crushing, is it? Anthony Leal sent me his situation. Okay, so let me just kind of break it down here. Okay. Gio, I'll let you dream crush for content. Thank you. Appreciate you letting me dream crush. I'll do it with honor, my friend. Let me kind of do this again. That would be the loop right there. Corey, what a good sport. Thank you for being a good sport about it. So it doesn't work right now, but keep working at it. I'm sure it'll eventually work out. Okay. Let's see. So how am I going to do this? Let's do... Kyle should rename his channel to Win the House You Tolerate. What a different time we live in. So I'm gonna need, here's what I'm gonna need if you guys are gonna send me your stuff, okay? I'm gonna need your name. Well, I mean, you don't have to give me that. Your email will have that already. Your price range. Oh. Well, let me kind of modify this. Hold on. Your name. Area. Price. Okay. Name, area, price. Yeah, no. I'm not gonna use full names. Just first names. So that's my first name. Also, let's see. Do first name. Okay. First name, area, price. I need your... I honestly, don't give me annual. I want to see monthly. So monthly gross income and net gross income. What else did I need? Credit score. I needed credit score. Do I get a credit score? So yeah, just like a breakdown. So credit score. I need your mid, hopefully, if you have it. Your debt obligation, so like your monthly payment. So your, call it your MDB. What am I saying? MDO. So monthly debt obligations. Okay, I got a situation. I can't use their name, so I will not use their name. But and then just like your saving situation. Okay. Ugh, jeez, Louise, probably think I'm a terrible situation. There, that's what I need. Just so you guys know. Okay, cool. All right. So now I'm gonna. Can we copy this? Yes. Let's paste this. Okay. We'll call this person C. Okay. They're looking in Wood. Who's that? Woodbury? Woodbury or Lake Elmo, Minnesota. Price range is $400 to $550. Interesting. Okay. Monthly gross income. Okay, so I got your annual. Let me kind of break it down. Jeez Louise, what are you doing watching a chump like me with that kind of income? Good job, C. Oh my gosh. Jeez. I always love when I see people succeeding. So honestly, love that for you. What did you say by 42? 104. So your credit score is 805. Let me just erase this. $805. You have an emergency fund. That's awesome. You have $30K for your house. You have additional savings. Awesome. You have some other forms of investment. Awesome. And it looks like your monthly debt obligations are, your student loans are about $1,200 a month. life insurance, childcare. That's good you said that, but they don't use that when it comes to that. That's more for budget. 3 bedroom, 2 bath. Okay, perfect. Off the bat, C, what I'm gonna say is, and I think people, please be nice in the chat. Oh, what's up, humanity? Thanks for stopping by. Am I not on YouTube no more? Net gross? Oh yeah. Oops. You're right. Good catch. Don't fall asleep. Sam! Wake up! Thank you, Zeke. I appreciate you. What's up, Nisha? Sorry, for some reason, I stopped seeing the YouTube one stop popping up. Oh, Kyle's here. What's up? Hey, Kyle here. Eyes on the road, Sambo. Okay. Here's the thing about C. Off the bat, your emergency fund honestly isn't that impressive either. For the amount of money that you're making, this needs to be way higher. So I can already tell 400 to 550 in the price, like that's going to be a monthly payment of what, at least in the 3,000s, right? Especially in that area. Yeah, I want that needs to go higher. That's just like general. Yeah, I mean, and it's all with love. See, this is coming from a place of love. I think that needs to be way higher. I think if you're going to be having a payment of $3,000 to $4,000 a month, I think you need to start living that way now, and see if you can just put that away. Like, just put that away. I think if you really make it a goal. Like, here's the thing. I heard this, and it's a stupid Instagram reel, but this is why I heard this recently. Someone was like, hey, I just, this is kind of lame. I bought a $100,000 Hummer. It's in the garage, whatever. They're kind of being dumb. And they're like, if I came to you in the corner and I said, hey, I will give you this Hummer. No, I'll give you the keys right here. I'll give you the pink slip. No issues whatsoever. All I need is $10,000 cash. Would you find a way to come up with that? You absolutely would. You would call some people, hey, I got this opportunity. We can do this. You would find a way to get it done. And I think we need to have that sense of urgency when it comes to really making sure that we're taken care of first. Because if you're thinking you're considering buying a house, we have to put ourselves in a sinking ship mentality. You're buying a house that could potentially lose a lot of value. You're buying a house where literally your neighbor might be buying a house for a big percentage off the you bought it for. And you have great income. Trust me, I've been there. But that could change. And you can find yourself in a tough spot. And you want to make sure that you're taken care of first. Okay? So I think off the bat, you're in a position where if you aggressively save, you can make it a goal at least to get 20% down. Would you have to put 20% down? Not necessarily. You can do whatever you want. But if you make that a goal to get 80,000, maybe 500, so it would be 100K just for the house, then great. I would first, though, before I do that, I would really strongly focus on building your fund a bit more. You have your other alternative investments. I don't want to say what you have them in, but let's just say it's something that's not as safe as it once was a year or two ago. I would move that into something a little more solid. Just, I don't know if you have your retirement set up or anything like that. If you do, great, go for that in that. But I think maybe build it up a little more, take care of yourself first a little more, and then really make that a goal. regarding if you can afford it, I'm pretty sure you can afford it. I can just look at the situation now. I mean, we're looking at monthly. Actually, now that I'm doing this, I like separating them because I can kind of do the math separately here. So we do 18,000. It'll probably help for you guys to see the calculator, huh? Let me see if I can add it real quick. All right, sorry guys, hold on. I'll leave that just down here so you guys can follow the math. 18,133. Let's do 43%. Yeah, we subtract the $1,200. You're qualifying for a good amount. Not only that, but if we do it based off your net, like actually look at what you can afford. Let's say we do 25% of that, since you do have that $1,200. You're at 3,000, which I'm pretty sure in the low 400 range it works. So you're in a position where it works, but just because it works doesn't mean I would just dive right in. I would kind of wait and chill out for a bit. And then I would, go for it. But I think, see, you have some work to do internally first, just to make sure that you're in a good spot. Your credit's awesome, so you've done an amazing job taking care of that. It's just working on your actual liquidity and building that up before you go in and put yourself in you're in this massive debt. You know what I mean? Sam Rivera says barbers are charging 50 to 70 for a cut, so if you can do, there's a way huge market for it. I used to, so for the first half of my, sorry for the bump, for the first half of my adulthood, I till 25, 26 years old, I got my haircut cut at Great Clips. So I guess I always was known for having a bad haircut. And then I remember I was when I used to be part of a team many moons ago. They would when they found out, and they just all were laughing at me, and I just didn't get it. Like, what's the problem? And then I went to a barber, and I was like, oh, okay. So I used to go to barbers, but then I hate waiting, and even if you try to make appointments with the barber, they're always running late. So I do pay $60-$70, but it's somebody that you make the appointment with. You show up in their little studio, and then they cut it. So it's it's worth that time, but I missed the $15-$20 stay. The $10 cut, really bad cuts, and I know. I know. Hey, what's up, VQuez? Supercut. That Supercut was too expensive for me. My situation is very close to C, but my credit's 740, but I have no monthly debts. Yeah. Yeah, C's doing really great. So C, if you're watching this still, you're doing really great for yourself. Just kind of reapply some of that effort to save. However, the temptation is there. You could buy technically. So just be careful. Okay. So Gus Fring sent me his situation. Running a drug empire, huh? Wow, looking in San Francisco Bay Area. Oh gosh, I can already see the comment section of people being like, "Oh my god." Your price range is almost $1 million. Wow. All right, Gus, you always on here, man. I commend you for sending your numbers. Gus, how's the chicken? Good for you. You've got some huevos. Some huevos rancheros. Okay. Gus, which I'm assuming is not his name. It says Gus Fring, so I really doubt it. He's looking. Get this. $950,000 in San Francisco. Cali. Anything under 1.5 million in Bay Area's tent? Wow. This is a good cutscene for Manscaped ad. I know, right? How do I get my credit over 750? I have 250K in margin over 125 unsecured open lines of credit. It's not about how big your credit scores are. It's about how you're using them. Honestly, having multiple lines of credit and just using them and paying them off every month is really good. And that works. Having them like at a certain percentage balance also is work, as long as they're like it's kind of stupid how the credit system works. Basically, you're rewarded on how much is this person a sucker, right? Because the credit report is a standing for other people who are going to potentially give you credit to say, hey, does this person can we make money off of them? Are they going to pay their bills, and are they going to actually use the credit cards? The highest credit scores I've ever seen are people that have 20 credit cards. They do it intentionally. But not those people. But the highest credit scores I've seen are people with multiple lines of credit, different car payments, loans, credit cards, and whatnot. But they're actually used 10-20% of the balance. They're actually being used, and they're getting paid, but they're not paying it off. They're just paying them. But they're having them at low balance. It's kind of crazy. Yeah, you have to have some kind of balance, and even if it's a low balance, but not paying it off completely for some reason just works. So Gus Fring, $150,000 is the gross annual income. So let's go with $119,112 net. Credit score is healthy. So no debt. You have a safety net. Very nice. You have a down payment separate from your safety net. Very healthy down payment. So like, just if you're still watching this, his Gus Fring's, not his real name, safety net is like 40K, and he's making a lot less than you, and his down payment is 60K. So just to kind of get an idea of like the situation and how, you know, it can be improved. You know what I mean? Stocks, crypto, 401k, bonds north of 6 figures. Awesome. So very healthy situation. I mean, bro, what are you doing? I'm not even gonna touch it. Like, you're a great buyer. Your credit score is great. Your income is solid. You're in excellent position. You have excellent down payment. You have excellent health. You have amazing, actually, I would say, amazing utilization of your savings, right? So you have a lot of like long-term investing over 6 figures. You have a safety net that's very healthy. $950,000, dude. It's like gross. Like, what are you doing there? Yeah, I would love to hear that. You're next on. Oh man, let me look up. I can see Gus is always on here, like not talking crap, but just very passionate about the housing market, and I can see why, because he's in an excellent position, but it's just his area that's completely decimating him. $2,700 in the homeowners in Arizona. That's you have a mansion? That's really high. It's like insane. I have like a pretty good house and I pay like around $1,000. You have too many family members there. I get that. Let's go to screen share. You said San Francisco or Oakland, right? Is that what you said? And this is where my ignorance kind of hurts the situation, because I can say, look at these nice condos. These are so nice. But from what I hear, like there's a lot of issues in Oakland and San Francisco. So I can look at Zillow listings all day, but I won't get the whole picture, right? I don't know what areas these are in. I don't know. The photos are unjustifiably too nice. You know what I mean? 950, like, okay, that's insane, dude. That's 950. Oh my gosh. Like, Balboa Park. I don't know what's near Balboa Park. You know what I mean? My friend, homeownership just doesn't make sense to me in this situation. It looks like homeownership is for the ultra rich in San Francisco and Oakland, and someone who is once again, you may not be ultra like rich, but you're very wealthy, Gus. Like, if my kid ends up having your financial situation, I would be very proud of my son. I know, sorry to make it all dad in here, the real estate dad up in here, even though we're all the same age practically. It's just like you're in an excellent situation. You're just in a crappy area. I don't even have to do it anymore. It just doesn't work. But dude, pat yourself in the back. You're doing really great. You're right. The areas that have listings are known as gang areas. Well, there you go. Well, join a gang. I tried to be a little gangster back in freshman year of high school, and then the little group I had, as soon as they started like doing like tagging walls and stuff, I was like, oh, okay, I'm going home. I could. No worries, Gus. I understand why you're all mad all the time. It's a crappy situation. Now we got an interesting one here. Someone emailed me, and they're actually in my area. And also we have Geo. You didn't let me know if you can use your name. Join a gang. Dude, we are a gang. We're the home go homies. And Gus is an enforcer. The Galax family. What, dude? What's going on? That's a what do I call them? We're not using OG no more. We're regular. That's a long time regular right there. We need to buy a bigger house. Should we sell our first home at 2.75% rate and keep it, or put it up for rent? It's easy for me. No worries, Steph. I will do that right now. It's easy for me to just say it's such a no-brainer to keep that, right? But I understand how tempting it is to dip into that equity. For the love of God, do your best to keep that. That is a once in a lifetime opportunity you have there. Of course, that means that you have to have savings. It means you have to have worked on your personal situation. And I know you need to move into a bigger house, but are you now going to take the next 12 months to actually save up and build yourself up a little nest egg, right? Or something, but yeah, no, it's not only about being a landlord, Megs. It's like it's such an amazing opportunity that they have with a low purchase price and a great interest rate. Like, I think a lot of us would kill for that. Not kill. I wouldn't say kill. But hey, Manny, are you still here? Money, are you still here? Javier's getting tagger it. Javier, I'm going home. I meant tagging the wall, like graffiti, Jesus. Don't start. Why? You know, I can see why you Californians in the chat are always all grumpy and shit, because it sucks. The freaking prices suck over there. Yeah. I mean, I have that answer basically. Just do your best to hold on to it. But nice to see you at Marisol, right? I think that's hopefully I didn't butcher it. But for our long time OGs, Toby from the Toby gang. You guys remember Toby? Oh yeah, Umber, buy new or used? I think right now new houses are providing a lot of incentives, like a really low, like 4% interest rates and shit like that. So I would go for that for sure. Okay. I see your no, he's just after Tobias from Arrested Development. I see your chat on Twitch. You're next, so you're next. Okay. Kind of getting it. All right. So Steph's interesting. Whenever I try to be like whenever someone emails me, messages me, and they're asking me about like buying a house in the area I serve, because I'm a real estate agent. Remember, yes, I'm a dirty, filthy real estate agent who sells and helps people buy and sell real estate for a living to feed my family. So whenever I'm on a live stream or a comment section or an email, and I get a question with somebody, hey, should I buy? And they're in my immediate area, I try not to turn on the real estate agent hat. I try to just still, because I wear two hats. I wear my content creator hat and I wear my real estate agent hat. And my content creator hat is very, very, I'm like helping people from the beginning parts of their stage. My real estate hat, it's like I have a level of expectation already. Like, you're already talking to me because you, despite the market and despite everything, you're wanting to buy. If you're wanting to talk to me to see if like, oh, you know, is it a good time to buy? I'm not going to tell you if it's a good time to buy or bad time to buy. It's a terrible time to buy. I'm here to help you if you're looking to buy. If you're looking to have me tell you what to do, that's not what I'm here for. That you're setting yourself up for success. Anyways, when I'm talking to someone who is, I try to keep my content creator hat on and not just be brutal and just be more like, let me kind of help you and try, of course, to not let the bias of like, oh my gosh, I need to help this person buy a house because of personal reasons. So that being said, I just need to kind of clarify that. So we'll call her Steph. Looking to buy in Gilbert. $400 to $450. That's Arizona, by the way. Let me do that again. Okay. So it looks like gross monthly take home is, I think, 4,886. Your net income is 3,000. I already can tell it won't work. Your savings, your general savings is 103,000. Holy smokes. And you have a retirement. So I would cut that, put like a quarter of that away, 25. So let's say you have 75,000. Jeez Louise, that's high. No car payment, no credit card or student loan. Credit score is 780. Monthly debt obligations. Childcare is important, but it's not used against you when you're qualifying or affordable. So that's just for personal use. Interesting situation here. We have someone who technically is a very strong buyer. Good luck, Sam. Honestly, dating in California is a blast. Just like the food here, I had diversity when it came to Tinder matches. Well, Gus Ring. May you find love in California. It's cousin Edgar. I make 130K no debt. I rent. Can I afford? Oh, I just want to know how much you think you can afford. Okay, great. Yeah, let me. I'll tell you. So, let's look at what you can qualify for. What you can qualify for. It's very simple because you have no debt. So, 50. So you qualify for that. We'll find out what that month. I mean, I could tell you, but and what you can afford. Oops. 3,000. Let's do 30%. Is that okay? 2443, probably like mid 300s if you're getting like a new build that's giving you like a really low interest rate. If it's with a high interest rate, like in the sixes, like with the way it resells, probably like or low 300s. Which I think in Gilbert, I don't know if that price range works. $900 just doesn't exist unless you're doing like a super massive down payment. But that being said, you're putting $75,000 down, which puts you like you're at 20%. $48.86. So you make about, is that right? $30 an hour? 40-hour work week? Yeah, I mean it's a great living, right? I remember when $4,000 to $5,000 a month was like, wow, this is a very solid buyer. It's just a shame what the situation is. I mean, other than that, you're a strong buyer. It's this situation, unfortunately. It's just things are too expensive. Unless you go net, you have to go to like Maricopa, like not Gilbert, but Maricopa or like somewhere for the outskirts city. But the thing is, if you wait a year, what are you waiting for exactly? I think for you to buy in Gilbert, you need to have more income. So is there like there's a new income like opportunity coming up soon? No, she doesn't have any debt. That's a tough one. I'm really sorry. I don't know how people can afford homes more than 300K. They're dual income households, dual income or high earners. We saw 2 high earners today, so they're out there. Steph, let's see. Like 350 is where we have to be. Yeah, see, there's nothing that pops up in Gilbert. Like maybe out here East Mesa. Maricopa is a gold mine. If you go 400, I don't know if you even qualify for that. So be 2,400. You'd have to have a good down payment. So it's too tight, Steph. The affordability is at $900. So as much as I try to make it work. It's too tight. But I would question what's going to change. You know what I mean? You need more income, or prices have to really drop. Sorry, Steph. Small side business on Etsy, but not that much. Well, I hope that Etsy business really takes off. That, I know you guys hate when I say it, but dual income really helps a lot. I'm closing in Levine next month. If you're already closing, you're already what do you need to find out if you're gonna afford? All right, I'm not good at this, but I have to do this, okay? I'm like shy. I'm a little shy boy. Listen. Oh my God, I literally am going live for so many people, and I'm like shy to say this. If you're looking for someone that's gonna not BS you and give you and walk you through the home buying process and walk you through in Phoenix, Arizona, and the surrounding areas, go check me out. I just put my link in the description. homegoals.io/buy. All right, that's my plug. Nah, don't snap up. See ya, Jesus. I'm a gangster. That's right. I'm a little shy G. All right, let's read this situation with your next. We bought to get off post between one of my rotations in 2007, putting us at 50% debt to income ratio. We used all our savings, including emergency, for 20% upgrades when we moved in. Instead of building emergency backup, we were paying the house down. Halfway through the next deployment, I was badly injured and sent home for 5 years to recover. Injury was bad enough we know it was going to be retired when my pay switched from military pay with BAH/BAS to the VA accidentally listed me as dead, and we lost it all. Wow. Point was that the pay was for life and we still lost it. It's all fixed for years now. We just want to point out if we had not pushed our debt to income to 30-ish, we could have kept the house. If we had not pushed our debt to income at 30-ish%. Well, you bought at 50%, didn't you? That's crazy, man. Over the 30%. That's really the safest thing for me to say as a content creator that happens to be making content about affordability, real estate, finances, is just please make sure to buy within 20 to 30% of your net income. 30% if you're like debt free. 20%, 25% if you're like have some debts you're working on. It's like, at least do that. At least do that. Jorge, what advice do you have for those that have paid off properties? I'm really tempted to go ahead and buy another finance property, but I'm not a fan of the high rates. What the heck, man, you guys are like killing it out here. You're still watching me. That's great. No worries, Steph. I mean, Jorge, you have other properties, so if you don't like the rates, then I don't think you're going to be missing out on anything really. I think you set yourself up as a holder, like you buy properties and you hold them, and it makes more sense for you to kind of save your money and wait for or see when prices adjust, because I'm assuming in the next 10 or 20 years prices aren't just going to keep going up and up and up. There is a point where there is going to be a little bit of a drop, or a drop period. That's where you go for it. See you, Mars. It was a slow bleed using credit cards and spouse pays advances to try and keep going. Oh man. Sorry to hear that. Someone just emailed me. I don't know if they're from the stream. I need someone to help me guide to low ball. I mean, great deal, new quality home. Are you available? I only do consultation, guys, with Phoenix. I'm sorry. I'm only licensed in Phoenix. Hey! Well, I don't want to say anything. I'll just say... I'm Steph and others. I'm happy you're still watching. Thanks for everyone who was brave enough to put their stuff today. I appreciate it. And I hope that people can learn from your situation and you learn something as well. Sell my house or rent it out, Long Island. Oh, thank you. Precision, can you send me what the typo is? If at anything you guys can tell me what I could do to make that better. Yeah, if you don't mind, Kat sending that with those. Thank you, Thug Style. Devastation. I like your name. All right, guys. I think I'm gonna call it. It's a good 90-minute stream. I didn't end up recording anything for the video, but I guess I'll have to do that later. But had a good time today, guys. Go to the Discord if you guys want to be part of the community. I think I'm gonna start using the Discord more to post like live. Like I need to kind of restructure it. But I'm gonna be posting like live event, like news updates and stuff like that going in the real estate markets. If you want to be informed on the real estate market and you want to have access to me and ask me questions and stuff, I'll go to the Discord. Links in the description. Twitch channels and link as well. YouTube, subscribe if you haven't. Videos coming out tomorrow. What's the video about again? Talking about like news articles and like there's just dumb news articles where it's saying that the I don't know. You guys will see. Yeah, it was fun. It was a good time. Thank you guys for stopping by. Pineapple and pizza for life for sure. Representation. Oh, thank you, Kat. I'll make sure to change that. Thank you guys. I'll see you on the next one. All right.